We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And now is Yasiel Puig, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Next to bat for the Giants, Yolmer Sanchez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Foul ball.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Turner on at first, nobody out. And And he misses there, 1-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Seager averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0. Popped him up. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Sanchez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is big. The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. One out, nobody on. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. The pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball four.
That is big. The second baseman,
Brandon Crawford digging in next. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Runner at first here, one man out. This is pulled into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That is 7. The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 and 2.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses. Lifted in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it one away. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Fastball called for strike two.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Smith is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Here's Price now on 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air to left field. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
The center fielder, Cody.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1. Popped him up. Posey shading to his right. 1 out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another.
Peterson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle, right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-1 home. is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Hunter Pence, as we begin the top of the 4th.
San Francisco, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Settling in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Yastrzemski is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now to the plate, Abiatel Avellino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Here's Price now on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs. And a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Will Smith is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, David Price. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. 1 there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 49, Jalen Davis.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Yasiel Puig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. J.C. Ramirez, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 67, J.C. Ramirez.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Corey Seager.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ramirez comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
A high fastball is in there.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Jock Peterson waits on deck. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
No better off the plate for the ball, too.
Three and 0 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Runners are at second and third with one down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Striding in, Will Smith. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. LA's on top, 6-0. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Around first, he's digging for second, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
The left fielder, number 5.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's Buster Posey now. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently second best on this Giants roster. At the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Here's the 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Dylan Floro takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Dylan Floro.
Brandon Belt will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that's the second out. So in now for San Francisco, Abiatel Avelino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Slider laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Up next to the Giants.
Kian Wong will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Wong.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Liner toward right center. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 6-1. Trevor Cahill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Trevor Cahill.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Kike Hernandez.
Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Chris. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Sent on the ground out to second. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. Now batting.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-1. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68. Ross Stripling.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yasiel Puig. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So now to the plate, Hunter Pence. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the inning now. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Still 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now back.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
Walk out. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now back.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate.
And that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
One home now to Crawford.
That's ball two. Three balls, one strike.
Brandon Belt is on deck. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Bouncer up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result: a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Brandon Belt. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. And it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, number 46.
At the plate, Abiatel Avellino, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
A runner on first with 2 away. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Blake Trinan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Taylor Heineman will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In there, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped him up. Coming in is Peterson. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Striding into the box, Max Muncy. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Gott, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now back, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Yastrzemski
is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. The average coming in 257. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pence, but this will land untouched. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Again, another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Two men are on with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Sanchez able to get there on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Striding in to start the 9th, Yasiel Puig, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here it comes, 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Yolmer Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Hunter Pence. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. No offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk, always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Dodgers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. David